Wow, go on YouTube. What's good, guys? Um, so today we want to talk about how semen retention is going to change you. It's going to take you from the nice guy to the bad boy persona. It's not even going to be a persona no more, because it's going to be part of who you are as a person. You know, it's not like you're acting. It's not like you're trying to be something. You are something now. You are no longer acting. You are no longer trying to become. You are it now. Do you understand? So what are some of the nice guy traits that you find in men, that repels a lot of women, that the men themselves do not even know that they possess, and that is the reason why they repel a lot of women away from them? Number one is neediness. Now, what has that got to do with semen retention, you may ask? You have to understand the fact that your seed also affects your mindset. How you use your seed, is how you are going to shape your mindset on this journey. So if you are somebody who constantly released their seed, you were doing it for more than three times a day, you were constantly, man, just looking for ways to pleasure yourself just so you can orgasm. If that's you and you've been doing this for a very long time, you are going to develop the characteristics of a nice guy, in the sense that you no longer feel worthy, you no longer feel abundance within yourself as a man. So you tend to therefore not see your own value, because obviously you do not have a value, just simply because you keep constantly releasing your semen. That which gives you value as a man. Your semen is your essence. It's what makes you complete as a man. It's what makes you accept the good and the bad in you as a man. And that is where the nice guy problem is. He has a problem accepting his negative sides. He has a problem accepting people to see him for what he really is, which is his negative and good side. So he tends to only try and broadcast the good side to people so that they tend to like him. He's seeking validation, and that is because he's releasing that which is going to help him, which is going to make him comfortable in his own skin, in the sense that nothing outside of him has so much control over him anymore. Be it sex, be it money, be it whatever it is, man. That is not going to have a lot of control over you anymore, simply for the fact that you are keeping that, which makes you, at your core, very, very strong. And a strong person, always has this abundance mindset that there is always another opportunity, there's always another woman, there's always another chance, there's always another way of doing something that does not work. But the nice guy, because of his neediness, he keeps on trying. He keeps on trying to get this woman. He keeps on applying at the same place where they've rejected him so many times, simply for the fact that he's afraid of letting go. He's afraid of opening himself to opportunities, simply because he knows that he cannot withstand a lot of changes in his life. He's scared of change. He's scared of changing, and that all stems from him releasing his semen a lot. Any man who releases his semen a lot is in his feminine energy, and the feminine energy is needy. The masculine energy is content. He has to be self-assured. The woman does not have to be self-assured. And that all comes from your seed, man, as a man. And there is no way you're telling me that you can be a bad guy and still care what people think about you, man. There is no way. It does not go hand in hand. For you to be a bad guy, you have to be willing to put yourself first, and then you accept whatever consequences comes from you putting yourself first as a person. Because you understand the fact that no other person, man, no other person on this earth is going to do it for you like you are going to do it for yourself. no other person, man, is going to come there and help you fight for your rights. It's never going to happen. But the nice guy is always dependent on people's validation, on people's help. He's always looking for somebody to help him. He's afraid of standing on his own toes. He's afraid of having his own opinion simply because he feels people are not going to like him. Have you noticed, the more you retain, the less you care about what people think about you? You develop that bad boy aura, in the sense that you get to do what you want to do without caring about what no other person says about you. And women love this. They love this trait, because it tells them only one thing. Some of them might hate it. A lot of them are going to hate it because you cannot be that type of person and be easy to control as well. But on the other hand, they love it so much because they understand the fact that if they are with you, they are going to have fun. If they are with you, they are not going to have to struggle to make a lot of decisions. Women don't like to make decisions. Trust me, man. They do not like to think about so many. They just want to sit pretty, paint their nails. They will deny it because of the recent world we live in. But naturally, women do not have the strength to take on the world. So yes, you are going to go from the nice guy to the bad boy, in the sense that you are whole, you are complete. You don't need anybody to come and validate your existence for you to know that you are who you are. Your semen is already giving you that value, which it is supposed to be naturally. That's how it's supposed to be naturally. It's already giving you that value. So any woman who comes into your life playing, man, you are just easy to cut her off. And she's going to even like you more if you're able to do that. A woman, I believe, because of my recent observations, from being on semen retention, how they treat me, how they treated me before, and how they are treating those guys who I see that are like me, that were like me, when I was not retaining, how they treat them now. And I can see the stark difference, in the sense that women operate based off of your energy. How a woman responds to you totally depends on what energy you carry within you. 90% of the time. Some of the time, a few percent of the time, some of them are actually not even in touch with their spirit as well. So no matter how high vibrating you are, they're always just going to be where they are. But regardless, what I'm saying is, the less you care on semen retention, the better your life is going to become as a person, especially as a man. The more you care, the more you find yourself chaining yourself to the shackles of people's opinion about you. You find yourself chaining yourself to money. You find yourself being afraid of losing that job simply because you have a scarcity mindset, which also boils down to the fact that you release your semen a lot. It all goes like, I don't know how to say, man. It's all a sequence of actions that leads to the order, and the order leads to the order, and you keep on going into a bigger hole. All starting from not retaining your semen. The semen covers a lot of things for us. It protects us from a lot of things that we do not even know about, as people. But we think because our body is able to produce, you're able to release one now, and in the next maybe 5 to 10 minutes you're able to release another one, and you think that is natural, man. You think there's no consequences for that. You think like there's not going to happen to you, man. But trust me, man, that is false. It's taking your body a lot of work, to produce this, to keep you in an optimal state of being as a man, your highest state of being, your highest performing ability as a man. And some women, when they see that you don't care, they start to hate, because they know that you cannot be controlled. Since you have yourself under your control, in the sense that you validate yourself, you're not looking for somebody to love you, to make you feel worthy. You're already feeling worthy within, because you are retaining your semen. You will not be needing anybody, and in turn, people are going to care about you more. The less you care about people, in the sense of caring about their opinions and whatnot and impressing them, the more they are going to care about you, you know, because that's not normal. It is normal for everybody to care about what everybody cares about them. Although they say they love themselves too much, you know, people say they love, there's a quote, people say they love themselves more than every other person, but tend to put much more weight on the opinion of others about them, you know. So yes, you become a bad boy on this journey, in the sense that you stop giving a fuck about what people think about you. You know, you start doing what is in your best interest, no matter how it may appear to them. You know, you still believe that you are doing what is in your best interest, you know. And at the end, when you're in the four corners of your wall alone, you are the one who is going to feel the success, the happiness, the failure, whatever it is, man. So anything you're doing, do it for you, man. You know, let them talk, let them say you're arrogant, let them, man. People are still going to say whatever they're going to say. If you are not confident, they'll say, oh, why don't you have confidence? Go and get confidence, you know. If you are slim, they say go and get buff. If you are too buff, they say, why are you too buff? You know, you're doing it for the girls. So yes, all these things, man, you know. But semen retention should be done for you and only you. So guys, I love you. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and see you guys later, man. I'm panting so hard, I'm climbing a hill. Ciao.